All right, kind of came to the conclusion that I'm not about to have y'all looking at this nappy ass head of mine. So you got the hat now. So I don't know, man. Sometimes I be thinking about what to talk about, either in my rhymes, even in my videos. But I thought for now just take it back and talk to y'all about. Hold up, can y'all even see me? Cool. I can see. You need some music? Okay, let me find some music. Let me see what we gonna play. Oh, it ain't gonna take me too long to find no music, cause I'll just go on my playlist, play whatever I want. So see how I roll. I would play like some panty music for y'all, but I don't even think y'all ready for that. Y'all ain't ready for that side of MOG. Oh, check it out. I got some coal up in this thing. You feel me?
Hey, look, when she talk, she's so close-minded. All she wanna do is shop, she's so close-minded. Wanna cop the latest for them other hoes find it. Material girl, yet somehow I don't mind it. Probably cause she's so fine, it'll blow your mind. She black and Pocahontas, slave bitch.
I'll talk about random stuff, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day. Oh, I mentioned that, you know what I'm saying, I had like the Batman doll. I'll tell you what my sisters had. They had butt naked dogs. That all they dogs was butt naked. Like stay in that room over there. This was my room. And I didn't like it because it was the smallest room. Over there, that was my sister's room. They had the biggest bed, they slept together. And they had a lot of Barbie dolls with nappy heads, and they was butt naked. I don't know why they used to strip their dogs butt naked, but this house was full of butt naked dolls. But when I had my Batman doll, I know my older sister, she had the same type of doll, but her doll was Pocahontas. She had a big Pocahontas doll, you know what I'm saying? And I think that was the first fine girl I ever saw. It was that Pocahontas. I ain't gonna lie, shout out to Pocahontas. John Smith, Savage. Love them Savage, but now, it's like I take it to middle school, man. Middle school. This is what I used to do from like fourth grade up to middle school until my daddy called me. Like I remember in fourth grade when I moved back to the A, I went to Bethune, and I reconnected with my dog Kenneth, man. Cub kept me in line, man, because you know what I'm saying. Kenneth used to be fly. Kenneth used to be fly, and he gonna lie, the people was cool. His daddy used to cook for the PTAs and everything, well known. We used to have sock hops at Bethune like every Friday. And if you didn't do good in school, if your grades weren't right or you act out in class, you weren't going to the sock hop. They used to play the cha-cha slide, electric slide, do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? They used to go try to duck off and twerk somewhere, because we used to have the sock hops in the gym. So if you didn't make it to the sock hop, you were shit out of luck. You know what I'm saying? I was in the band ever since. I've been playing my sax since like the third grade, but I was in the band since like the fourth grade. So yeah, I remember that. But this the little thing that we used to do back then. Hold on. Cause I don't even know, like I don't really got no playlist. Like I'm slipping on my pimping because I ain't really made no playlist. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I remember we used to play spoon pop. I don't know if y'all remember spoon pop, but it's where you get the plastic spoons. It's just like pencil pop, where you have the pencils and then you pop. You have to pop it, and if you pop it, you win, I guess. So we had spoon pop too. I used to love spoon pop because I actually got good at it. Like you have to bite the end of the plastic spoon, and you have to crack their spoon before they crack yours. Oh, I was a beast at it. And the thing is, I'm the type of person I always like to come clutch. You feel me? So this, what I got around to doing. I would go to the cafeteria and I would stock up on plastic spoons. And I did that up to middle school, I guess. And my dad used to come home and look in the drawer, and he got caught on to it. He was like, "Why is this drawer like we had more plastic spoons in my drawer than silverware?" Yeah, we had more plastic spoons than silverware at one point. He was like, "Why you got all these, plastic spoons in here?" all right, Daddy, we be playing spoon pop, and I know we probably need some more silver. We're like, nah, boy, that's stealing. You need to keep that at school. But it's cool because I was that nigga that had all the spoons. So spoon pop for days. And I remember the girls used to go crazy. At first, they used to go crazy over candy. I don't know why, man. The chicks used to like candy back then. I ain't eat that much candy. Like when I was 4 and my sister was 6, we got in trouble. Like we got a whooping together for stealing bubble tape at the store. Like we went to the store when I was we went to the store, and this when bubble tape first came out, and I looked at it. I said, so we took it, we cuffed it, and then we didn't know. Like my daddy didn't find out that we stole it till we got home. We up there eating it in front of his face. Daddy found out, man. He bent us both over. Wow. Apple was crying like a mug, but I think that was one of my softest whoopings my daddy ever gave me. Like I got my worst whoopings when I was alone. Like say, I got some whoopings, dog. My daddy used to whoop my ass, but I'm happy for it. So I remember one time in kindergarten at Bethune, I had Miss Acoff. And you know, Kenneth said that she used to always put me in the doghouse. I always found myself in the bathroom getting popped on the leg with the ruler, and I was so embarrassed. And I remember I went downstairs. I mean, we had to go downstairs to carpool because at that time I wasn't able to. I guess I wasn't able to. How would I say? I wasn't able to ride the bus. So she stapled a discipline note in my shirt. So I went down to the carpool. When my daddy came out, I ripped it off and threw it in the corner. But she caught up to the car with me before but my dad left. And he was like, "What to know that?" I was like, boy, once we got home, my sisters, my mama, everybody went downstairs. My daddy took me upstairs. Ooh, it was a wrap. But yeah, I remember that. What else we did? I remember in 6th grade. What happened? They used to have extra fries at man. They used to have the best cookies. Sometimes the best chocolate chip cookies you could buy. They used to have the strawberry shortcake popsicles. And you know, I was into them. You know, sometimes you sneaking in and steal them or whatever like that. But they used to have that shit. You know what I mean? But I would say the best thing that I loved about the cafeteria at school is when they had a strawberry milk and frozen peaches. Oh my goodness, I love frozen peaches. Like, oh my goodness, frozen peaches. Woo! I'm talking about that shit felt like you was in jail with a nigga like me. Like for real, I'm like shit, man. I give you 2 strawberry milks for your frozen peaches. I ain't played, and it was crazy because most of the girls they ain't even want the frozen peaches. Shit. Yeah, frozen peaches. Like they need to bring that back. Another thing is what else they had? What else they had? But in middle school, I can't even lie. That's where I started. That's where it all started for me. Like I started writing in 5th grade. I used to listen to people like Field Mob and everything. I used to write funny shit at Heritage. And in 6th grade, that's when I met Harrison Grace and I started freestyling. I'm talking about we used to be in the cafeteria beating on the table. They used to beat with the pencils and everything. I was tight with it to a certain extent, but I used to rip. Like you used to have ciphers. It's crazy because you can't find people to do like legit ciphers these days. But back then we used to kick it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get a vibe and go around. You know what I'm saying? Niggas rip it. And when I got on, I rap about anything. Cause my uncle used to drive with me. I told him I wanted to be a rapper before he gave me my name. He was like, he said, boy, your ass can't rap. He said, rap about that. We used to drive down the street. He said, rap about that, rap about that, rap about that. So when I was in school, I used to rap about anything. I'm talking about I'll pick up the milk, rap about the milk, rap about the beat, rap about the nigga in the front of me. And it happened to like, you know what I'm saying, 8th grade or whatever. When I got back down here to Savannah when I was on the shooting, it's like I lost my vibe. But I was doing a lot of listening though. Like I was listening to I was on a lot of cam. I was on a lot of cam hard. But that's probably why my vibe was so fucked up. But yeah, I remember all that. I remember we used to sell Kool-Aid. See, my daddy, when I moved with my daddy, you know what I'm saying, he got healthy on me, you know what I'm saying? We used to have Kool-Aid. We used to have, but after a while we started keeping sugar in the house, started keeping honey in the house. So at that moment, I couldn't sell no Kool-Aid in school. They used to sell Kool-Aid. I remember I seen a girl like dope up on Kool-Aid in the middle of class. 6th grade. They almost said I was about to fight my teacher. I got a reputation. They thought I was about to fight my teacher when I really wasn't. But that's a whole other story. Yeah, that's all my story. My grades were straight though. And yeah, man. I remember all that. Like it's crazy. But yeah, we used to they used to sell Kool-Aid, they used to sniff it and shit like that. Do the craziest shit too. But what else used to happen in other school? Niggas were wild, man. Niggas used to piss in the hall. Like I went to a. It was I wouldn't change it for the world, but honestly, I went to a rough. It was crazy. My middle school was crazy. Like honestly, I had some good ass middle school years. Like for real, I like going to that, man. I miss that shit. It was funny. I mean, besides the fights, man, I'm just trying to like point out some of the good times. But you know, we had so many. I just don't want to make it seem like, oh, all we did was just fight and cut class and you know what I'm saying, jump through the halls, throwing up sets and what team we from. We used to do a lot of stupid shit. But understand it was so fun. It was fun as hell. But I remember all that shit, man. Sometimes I like to just sit and reflect because I like, you know what I'm saying, some people would like to hear shit like that, but I like, damn, what can I talk about? You know what I'm saying? I like to take pride that, you know, I got the type of memory where I can just reflect back on all type of things and any type of thing because thank God, man, I lived a good life. I lived a good life. I wouldn't change none of it for the world. Because it, you know what I'm saying, made me the person who I am. You know what I'm saying? It made me realize certain things. It made me realize many things. It made me inquisitive about so much, but it put me on game, you know, some personalities, where I fit in the world, who I am amongst everyone else, you know. But I know for one thing though, I used to love frozen peaches. My first video game, I take it back. I was in 3rd grade, and we had Christmas at my auntie's over there in Lithonia. And I remember my daddy, I was so mad because my daddy had to work that Christmas. And that's all he told me. My daddy was never a real Christmas type person. Either he was there, you got whatever you got your money or whatever, or he was, you know, or he'll just pop up. That was one of the Christmas where he just popped up. My dad got me my saxophone. My daddy showed up with a PlayStation. Yeah, boy, that was the Christmas. My daddy did the damn thing, boy. I didn't even know that was my daddy. Like, he was working in there, you know what I'm saying? He had his security fit on. Man, I had Crash Bandicoot 2, Quartet Strikes Back. I had Blitz, NFL Blitz. I had this demo PlayStation used to have those demos. And if I'm not mistaken, Crash Bandicoot, Blitz. I want to have something, but after a while, you know, I started getting good games like Driver 2. Driver 2 was tight. I had SmackDown 1. My dog had SmackDown 2. We used to go around there to Chris' house. Chris had the Nintendo 64. So they had No Mercy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we used to buy each other games. Like me and my friends on birthdays, we would trade games. Like I said, we stayed down the street from the Blockbuster, so I bought him that Superman. But they stayed with all the tight games. Honestly, Chris don't have so many games. That's all they did. We used to go around there, play the video game. I used to get my ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't play video games now. But you know what I'm saying? Them boys were good at Madden. Them boys were so good at Madden. Let me tell you about Chris ass. Chris was that nigga in the hood. And I ain't even gonna lie. It was 2 niggas. And I'm gonna say this proud. It was 2 niggas that was them niggas in the hood on Madden. Chris, who I fuck with on Surrey Trail. Around the way at Parkside, it was Larry. It was Larry Thomas. Them niggas had the reputations in the hood on Madden. And Larry used to bust some ass in Madden. Everybody heard about that. Nobody wanted to play Larry. But ain't nobody knew about Chris though. And Chris was that shit. Chris was that shit since Jamal Anderson was playing. But you know what I'm saying? Once he'll get the Falcons and he'll beat you with anybody. I'm talking about this nigga will call the play, any play, run all the way back to the other end zone every time, shake, you know what I'm saying, where would it hit stick anybody, get through any defensive line to get a touchdown, do the victory dance and piss you off, make you want to throw the controller to the wall. Them niggas had the reps, and it was one thing, them niggas, we were all rode the same bus, but we never could get Chris and Larry in the same place to have a tournament. But I promise them boys were the best niggas I ever saw play Madden. I don't really call out too many names, but it's all love. That nigga got the same last name as me anyway. So, yeah, them niggas had the reputations for Madden in the hood. Like, for real. I'm pretty sure them boys still tight. I used to be like, man, we get them boys together, we make a lot of money on that Madden shit. But them boys were dangerous, you feel me? But yeah, man, I'm just rambling, man. It's just old shit, man. You know, this is the shit that used to matter to us back then. Simple ass shit. This shit that used to matter to us. You know, crazy shit. But I stopped playing games a while ago. I stopped playing games like a long time ago because I knew I was going to lose. Let me stop. So yeah, you know what I mean. Later, I'll tell you a little bit later, man. We just talking. I'll see y'all later, man. Y'all enjoy y'all.